Good day to everyone. Today is March 1, 2026, and I'm going to be recording this video of our prototype demonstration for our thesis entitled Classification of Dark Condiment Sauces Through Electronic Nose Using Support Vector Machine. So, this is our prototype. The body is made out of 3D printed plastic, and this is the 5-inch display. So I'm going to be recording a different video from my other phone so that you guys can have a closer look. So this is the 5 inches screen LCD display. So this houses the extension. So this is where the extension leads to this socket. Then in this compartment is the electronic nose or the gas sensor. So this is where the 6 MQ gas sensor resides, and behind is the 5 volts DC fan. So I'm going to take a closer look inside of this chamber. So as you can see, there are the MQ gas sensors. So a total of 6. So I'm going to turn on using the switch here the 5 volts DC fan, and as you can see, it is spinning. I'm going to turn it off, and now I'm going to open the program using this shortcut app or desktop app that I made using the terminal. So in this way we can open the program without the need for a mouse or a keyboard, making it more accessible and more efficient. So I'm going to open. So this one that I'm going to open is the SPM, which is our article 1, and on the left side that is for our article 2. So I'm going to double press that and execute. So now our program is now open. So I'm going to show first all the pages. So I'm going to click start, and it will go into the gathering data, which will go on for 10 minutes. So as you can see, the display is showcasing the real-time values that the MQ gas sensors are getting from the samples. So it is updating every second, and also there is a timer so as to let the users know how much time is left. And on the bottom we have 2 buttons, which are the skip and exit. So skip is there so that we don't have to wait 10 minutes. For example, we just want to test if the page is working, or if we don't want to wait 10 minutes, then we can use skip. Then just exit, basically just to exit the program. So it's going back straight to the desktop. So that's the exit. So I'm going to skip. So then the next page should be the classification page or the result page. There you go. So the displayed numbers here are the mean values or the average values for the MQ gas sensor throughout the entirety of the data collection. Then I'm going to hit restart, and it should display the exhaustion page, which will go on for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to skip that. Then I'm going to show you what the exit does. There. So it just exits and go back to the program. So now I'm going to actually test all of the samples, so one by one. So I'm going to use the soy sauce first. So I open the app, and I'm going to close. I have this lid to close the exhaust fan, and then I also have this cover to cover the entrance of the gas sensor or the chamber sensor. So we want to create a sealed environment for the sensor and the sample, so as to avoid the samples to be interacting with the outside elements. So we want it to be very isolated. So now I'm going to pour in this plastic cups 10 milliliter of soy sauce. 10 ml. Okay, so that is 10 ml. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to place it inside the chamber. There you go. Then I'm going to press start. So I'm going to give it a closer look. So it's currently gathering data. So I'm going to do a time lapse so you guys don't have to wait the entire 10 minutes. Okay, so now the soy sauce is done, and I'm going to take a closer look. So it says the result is soy sauce. So the classification is correct for soy sauce, and now I'm going to bring out this sample. Then I'm going to turn on the exhaust fan and then let the exhaustion process run. We're gonna wait for these sensors to normalize or go back to their normal values, and then after that we're going to try the Worcestershire sauce next, and hopefully the classification is going to be correct, and then after that the fish sauce and then the oyster sauce. So I'm going to see you guys in a bit after the exhaustion process. Okay, so now the values are back to normal. So I'm going to stop the fan. I'm going to skip the exhaustion process because we still have a few minutes left. So I'm going to skip that. And then I'm going to close off the exhaust fan. And I'm going to take one of this plastic cup. Then place 10 milliliter of Worcestershire sauce. Okay. So I'm going to place here. Then close. Then start. So it's gonna wait. Let's wait 10 minutes and I'm going to pause. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so it's done. And it correctly classified the Worcestershire sauce. So now we go next to the fish sauce. Just gonna bring this out and then exhaust. Let's wait for it to come back to normal, guys. Just everything rinse and repeat. So now we're going to try the patis or the fish sauce. So again, it's successfully classified fish sauce. So I'm gonna show you guys. fish sauce. So now I'm going to do the last sample, which is the oyster sauce. I'm gonna be back. Segue lang guys. Bago bumalik sa normal no ano. I'm just watching Gilas versus Australia. Di ko nakita. Pero let's go Gilas.
Go across that lane, take another basket. That's short. Nice resistance mula kay JMF. That time he was defended very well by Junmar. Crowley inside the Junmar. It goes up and loses it. They call a foul. It looks like they did. Kung matatawagan ng foul nga ang Australia. Here's the white foul.
Okay, so for our final sauce, we have the oyster sauce. So I'm gonna pour in here 10 milliliter, whatever you wanna pronounce it. So okay, I'm gonna place that inside, close and start. So let's wait again. Okay, so it's done now. Let's take a look. Then it's oyster sauce. So everything is correctly classified. So therefore we can conclude that our electronic nose system prototype is working. And that's it for our video demonstration. Thank you for watching guys.